My name is Ben from InterNACHI. Officially, I'm the COO, but I'm a home inspector at heart, just like you. And I've been doing home inspections for a long, long time. And I do a lot of videos and things like that online. One of them is this. I love to do webinars, live interactive webinars. So if you're registered online, or if you're in a classroom right now at the House of Horrors with Juan Garcia, our master inspector at the House of Horrors in Florida, feel free to ask questions. You can even log in. If you're sitting in class right now, you can log in to the webinar and chat with me instead of trying to raise your hand through this technology we have where I just appear on a screen. Or you can ask Juan to ask your question. But that's the main point that I have. I'm here to answer your questions and try to show you what InterNACHI has so that you can leverage the resources InterNACHI has as a member of InterNACHI. You're paying a membership fee. Let's see what InterNACHI has for you in relation to training, certification, licensure, inspection tools, making lots of money, marketing, branding, growth, all that kind of stuff. Okay. And I'm going to be with you for about 50 minutes and then we'll take questions at the end. Something like that. Okay. So, what I wanted to share with you is something that's been coming up with inspectors. How do you use AI? So I thought I'd show you a little thing that you can do with AI to help you get from where you are right now to owning and operating a home inspection business using AI. And then I'm going to show you the InterNACHI resources that you have, right? So as a member, you have really good resources, and I'm going to show you those. So two parts. First part is kind of fun. So here's an AI prompt. And you can ask AI to do anything for you. And I'm going to use Gemini here, or I use Gemini. And if you want this prompt, you can go to nachi.org/beninfo. That's a difficult thing. nachi.org/beninfo. Or just email me, or I'm going to put it in the chat and I can send you the link that way. And what you do is you type in the prompt and then you have a conversation with AI. AI is an amazing tool, especially when you're trying to figure things out for free. But the quality of the prompt, the quality of what you ask AI to do for your business has a direct result, has a direct impact to the result of what it puts out for you. So you have to be very specific and very detailed. So here's what I suggest. And you can take this prompt and then tweak it to your needs. Okay. So we're going to do a little AI. The goal is for you, wherever you are right now in your training and certification and licensure steps, no matter where you're at, how do you get jobs scheduled in 30 to 45 days from now? So you ask AI, let's blow this up a little bit. So you ask AI to be a seasoned business and marketing consultant, specializing in launching home inspection professionals in your area. That's a good first sentence. And you tell AI to be really familiar with the resources provided by InterNACHI and also do research of the competitive landscape around your area. And the advice can't be too formal, can't be too technical, can't be too over your head. Let it be practical. You got to be able to take some action on it. And it's not just general, but it's tailored. And you don't want to spend a lot of money. So you got to prompt it. So you take this prompt, these words, you copy and paste it into your Gemini or Claude or Perplexity or whatever you're using, okay? So here it is. I'm a student in the final week of my InterNACHI home inspection training at the House of Horror. I'm on track to become a Florida licensed home inspector and an InterNACHI certified professional inspector within 30 to 45 days. My goal is to launch a home inspection business immediately upon receiving a license. I want to have all my foundational business and marketing systems built before I'm officially licensed so I can get started getting revenue, making money on day one. And here are my resources. This is what you're telling AI to work with. A budget, 500 bucks. That's it. Don't spend any more. How much experience? I have zero experience. My only hands-on experience is with Juan Garcia at the House of Horse, and also the inspections that I perform for free for my friends and family. I have got no company name. I got no logo. I got no website. I got no Google reviews. Got no marketing materials. But my primary asset is my current InterNACHI membership and upcoming certification. Here are my goals: agents, direct leads, and a launch. So I want to develop a network of 20 real estate agents in this area who will refer business with me over the next 6 months. I want to create a system also to generate qualified leads directly from home buyers, independent of those agent referrals. And I want to schedule and complete at least 10 paid home inspections within my first month of being licensed. That's a pretty good goal. That's a pretty good set of goals. And here's the plan I need. Don't just tell me in general terms. Be really specific, detailed step-by-step strategic plan broken in 2 phases. And for every step, explain why it's important and specifically reference any free InterNACHI resources that can be used to accomplish it. Include InterNACHI's website design services, includes InterNACHI's marketing team, include the print services, and the Florida home maintenance book. And here's phase one. This takes 3 to 4 weeks. You go through this, and it's going to tell you exactly what to do, right? And you prompt this AI tool that's absolutely free, unless you got the $20 one or a $200 version, right? To work for you as an experienced, seasoned business consultant who can do research immediately, right? So here's phase one. Phase one in the next 3 or 4 weeks, this is your setup phase. Every action here is about building professional, credible brand so that the moment you are legally able to inspect, your business is ready to launch. And the problem is you don't have any brand identity or core messaging. Brand identity is the answer to the question, why should I hire you instead of any other of the thousands of license holders in your area? Why should I hire you instead of anybody else? You have to figure out what makes you different and unique and special in comparison with all the rest. And you develop that brand, that message that you're going to communicate in your marketing. And you're going to work on that brand. What makes you special? Why are you the best burger in town? There are plenty of burger joints. There's plenty of pizza joints. You can go anywhere and get some sushi. But why is your food better than anybody else's? If you can figure that one out, then you can figure out how much to charge. And you put those two together and you market it. If you can explain your value to your clients and the fees that you charge, then you're starting to build an answer to the question, why should I hire you? In any business, if the perceived value is greater than the cost, it's a good decision. If the perceived value, not even the actual value, if the perceived value, which is if your marketing can communicate why you are so valuable to people, if the perceived value that you're communicating is overwhelmingly greater than the cost of hiring you for that valuable service or product, that valuable information, if it's overwhelming in comparison to the cost, you're going to be hired every single time. So how do you get there? How do you get to the point where you are overwhelming people trying to figure out whether they should hire you or not? You overwhelm them with valuable answers. Like you can forget about just peace of mind. You're far beyond that. How do you solve people's problems? How do you provide value? How do you improve people's lives? How do you give people exactly what they need? Maybe it's all about negotiating the price of the real estate building that they're thinking of buying. And that information comes from you. You have to figure out, are your clients sensitive to indoor air quality? And they're looking for some answers as to why my children are sick in the home. Maybe you are not focused on homeowners. Maybe you're focused on real estate agents. Then you have to figure out what is the ideal home inspection experience that your top agents would love to have. And then you provide that type of experience to those agents, and they'll never refer anyone else. This has to be done by you. And there are tools to help you do them. One of them is AI. AI is this thing that can compute and crunch numbers and do research bigger and better and faster than any human being. Better than me. I mean, I know a lot. I teach a lot about marketing and business, but I can't do what AI does. So it's available to you, but you have to prompt it. So ask me for the prompt that I'm doing, and you tweak it so that it'll work for you. Okay. It even gives you the scripts. If you're emailing an agent or talking to them on the phone or an emailing or talking to somebody as a home buyer, it even gives you that. It even tells you how to run a Google ad, right? It gives you a template for your emails. It tells you exactly what to do online. And it tells you how to target real estate agents if you're going to do that, right? We're going to identify, for example, 30 to 40 active real estate agents in Weston, Pembroke Pines. Look for agents who have recently closed deals. The AI is going to search Zillow and Realtor.com, and you're going to focus agents from different brokerages, some big, some small. Okay, so this is a huge prompt, and this is a big result, but it gives you something to do within the next few weeks, right? The other resource is you're a member of InterNACHI. Here's our mission, helping home inspectors succeed. It's right on our homepage. That's all we do all day long. And there's a bunch of people on the contact page that you can contact. You can contact us. So we're all there. You scroll down, and if you wanted to meet the staff, there we all are. That's all of our pictures. We're all there. Anybody at InterNACHI can help you with your business. If you're trying to figure out marketing strategies or you're trying to figure out your local education or something, we're all available for you. That is a huge resource that you can use in order for you to be successful. Here's another resource, your dashboard. Top right corner, if you're a member of InterNACHI, you log into your dashboard. And let me go over some of the resources that are available through your dashboard. One is not available through your dashboard. That's AI. I have a prompt for you. You should be using AI. There's various other reasons to use AI in other ways. Like, for example, there's a bunch of ways you can use AI. It isn't just for helping you write an email. It's much better than that. Let's say you wanted to generate narratives, right? But you've never written a home inspection report before. Or maybe you're a veteran inspector, you've been doing this for 15 years, but your inspection report is, it was written with the same narratives that you've been using over and over again. You want to spice things up, maybe, or maybe get them written better. What I would do is go to InterNACHI's resources. We have at least a dozen sample reports written by certified master inspectors. You download all those reports, and then you upload them to AI and ask AI in very detailed language to read each inspection report, analyze all of the narratives and comments. And then you download your inspection reports or report. You should be writing them. Use InterNACHI's free software to write reports and inspect your own home. Download your reports, upload it to AI as well. Tell it to compare the two. and that you want your narratives just as good as certified master inspector narratives in their reports, and tell it to write narratives for you. That's how you use something that can compute and crunch data and numbers and words that far exceed any human being on the planet. You now have access to something that's as big and powerful as the internet, but you have to prompt it with detailed instruction so that it makes sense for you specifically. That's just one example of how you can leverage AI. You want to leverage things. You don't want to do everything yourself. That's why you're in class. That's why you're logged on to the webinar. You could you could do all the research yourself. You don't have to sit in class. You don't have to be here on the webinar, but you are leveraging this system in order for me and someone else like Juan Garcia, a master instructor, to do all the heavy work for you, to explain things that are difficult, to teach you in an effective way. That's that's what you want to do. You want to find resources and tools that that will multiply your efforts. You put in a little bit of effort, and this thing that you leverage over a fulcrum multiplies your effort in order to get big results. One of them is logging into your dashboard, like I'm doing now, top right corner. Here's a ton of resources that you can leverage in order to multiply your efforts. So you're not doing everything all yourself. You go to licensing. Let me get fancy with let's see if we can see there we go. Let's share. So there we go. Licensing on the left corner, left side of your dashboard is licensing. You have to manage your licenses. So I'm a Florida licensed home inspector. Here's my Florida license number. I put it in my dashboard where it says my license numbers so that I receive credit whenever I take a class or a course or attend a chapter meeting or do anything that has anything to do with the state of giving me credit or InterNACHI giving me credit for learning something new. You should be learning something new every day. Get credit for it by putting your license number in your account. Okay. And we'll do all the work for you. That's leveraging. Putting in your license number is a little bit of work and it multiplies your effort, your force. Okay. Pre-licensing, you can download your certificate. I'm going to download my North Carolina certificate, or you can download your Florida certificate, right? You can do exam prep. So we have over 2,000 practice questions if you wanted to take an exam, no matter where you're at, right? Oh, the purpose of gravel on a built-up tar and roof gravel is, I would say all of them. Check my answer. Yeah, I got it correct. Okay, so you can do practice questions, right? If you're in Florida and you want to get a license, InterNACHI has a state licensing exam. So you can take InterNACHI's exam. You don't have to. I highly recommend it. You go to local resources. Let's say you're in Manitoba, Canada, right? You want to scroll down. Oh, we have Manitoba. Do we have? Yep. So you go to Manitoba, right? If you're in China, you want to be. We have members in China. Any country in here means that we have a member in that country, right? So if you're in South Korea, you want to become a home inspector in the Republic of Korea, we have information for you that's local to your area. Back. Or if you're in North Carolina, where's North Carolina? North Carolina, you click North Carolina, and we have information about becoming a home inspector in North Carolina. Since this is a Florida class at the House of Horrors, let's go to Florida, right? So to get here, let me show you how you get here. You log into your dashboard, right? My dashboard is going to look a little different from your dashboard. It's going to say hello. And then on the left-hand side, local resources, you scroll down, you click your state, country, or province. How to become a licensed home inspector in Florida. We've got the My Safe Florida Home Program, My Safe Florida Condo Pilot Program. We've got the 2023 Florida Residential Building Code course. That's really good for home inspectors, but you can also take it as a contractor. We have a free home inspector pre-licensing course. It's online, 120 hours, state approved. We have the Florida Home Inspector Licensing Exam. I already went through a practice question for you. We have insurance, discounted insurance. You can get a quote real quick. You can renew your Florida license. Once you attain a license, we help you renew it for free. All of our courses are online and free and provided by an accredited college. It's the only inspector college on planet Earth. It's an accredited college, accredited by the U.S. Department of Education, InterNACHI.edu. Don't go to any unaccredited training. Go to InterNACHI.edu. And then I wanted to take you here. Become a certified home inspector. Why would you become a certified home inspector if you're already a Florida licensed home inspector, or if you're a licensed home inspector in some other state, right? In North Carolina, you have to be a licensed home inspector. Why would you become a certified home inspector through InterNACHI when you already hold a license? Because of what we talked about earlier. The perceived value must be greater than the cost. So what is the perceived value to someone who needs a home inspector of a license? Is it overwhelming? No. There's thousands of you holding the same license, a state issued license, a government issued license. You're the same as everybody else when you're holding your license. Don't be too proud of something that makes you look like the same as everybody else. It just means you've met the absolute legal minimum requirements to perform a home inspection, right? So you want to become something different. You want the perceived value of hiring you to be clear and overwhelming and different than everybody else. Being a licensed home inspector is the opposite of that. It makes you the same as everybody else. There's no distinction between you and anybody else. And when there's no distinction between you and anybody else, then the only thing that's different is price. And lowest price wins in Florida. And that's no good for anyone. So what you want to do is get a license and then don't tell anybody. It's the opposite. You don't want to say that you're licensed because it means that you're just the same as everybody else. Take a look at my low prices. When you get a license and you don't know anything about marketing, you're on a path downwards in price competition. You want to do opposite. You want to get a license and then get certified by InterNACHI or do something. I'm from InterNACHI, so I'm going to recommend getting certified by InterNACHI in order for you to distinguish yourself from all the rest. And don't just become a licensed and then a certified home inspector. Take a look at this link. We have more than 60 different types of inspector certifications and credentials that are available to you. I'm going to scroll. So look at one of these, and maybe you want to do moisture intrusion. You know, it rains a lot in Florida, right? Are you trained and certified in order to find moisture intrusion? You know, water moves in various ways, many different ways. Oh my gosh. It isn't just water in bulk form leaking into a home, into a crawl space or an on slab foundation. It can move as vapor. It can be wicked up into masonry in any direction. Water can move in any direction. And it can move in and out through any wall assembly. By pressure, by temperature. Yeah, you can become an expert in finding water problems. And combine that with a mold inspection. Oh, those two go together. And then maybe even like Do infrared. Where's our infrared one? I think it's down here. Or pre-drywall. If you speak Spanish, you know, if if you think about what distinguishes you from all the rest, InterNACHI can help you with that, right? Because we're really good at helping you clearly and concisely market the value proposition that you are forming with your AI seasoned marketing consultants, right? You're going to work with your AI seasoned marketing consultant who has done research on real estate agents and home buyers and trends in the real estate area in your zip code and has planned a 30 to 45-day planned strategy, a blitz of marketing. But don't you dare market yourself saying the same stuff as everybody else. It's all noise. You have to you have to communicate a clear signal that answers the question, why should I hire you? And one of the easiest ways to distinguish yourself from all of the rest is to get InterNACHI certified in something or various things like infrared. Okay? Dashboard, local resources, get certified. There's a bunch of other things just in Florida. You can join a chapter. The best chapter is InterNACHI, but we have a ton of chapters all over the world. You're not alone. You can find a mentor. You can find a mentor in Florida or anywhere, in any country. We have a free mentoring program, and you can have a mentor virtually. You can have a mentor that just does texting. You can have a mentor that um, that is in your area or outside of your area, which is a better idea. We have a free mentoring program, so you're not alone. It's like contacting InterNACHI staff for help. I think we have 200 or 300 mentors, and they're all master inspectors who have agreed to volunteer their time to help other inspectors. It's a great resource. We have a legal documents. We have mold inspection and licensing. We have wind mitigations in Florida. We have a fetch report, which is a cloud-based platform that allows you to upload your inspection reports and makes it really easy for your clients to download the inspection report. So if your software produces a PDF, like InterNACHI software produces a PDF, you upload it to fetch report, you email it to your clients. You don't have to have this really big email exchange or very difficult linking or something like that, or passwords or logging in. Fetch report does it for you. It just goes on and on and on. So log into your dashboard and click local resources, licensing, certification, local resources, getting started. Where do I start? Click the getting started button, right? And this will give you a graph of what you need to do. You want all of these to be green. This is your progress. So you have to pass the online exam. You have to join as a member, standards of practice, code of ethics, and submit four mock inspection reports. And these mock inspection reports are using InterNACHI software. So you can get there through the get started, or you can go down bottom left corner, SOP reports. This is free inspection training software that produces reports according to the standards of practice, the InterNACHI standards of practice. In Florida, you have your own state standards of practice. They're very similar. So if you wanted to take a look, let's try one. Let's go here. So I started this one. This is an inspection report. I can continue to the roof. And if I see defects, I can identify it, like there's a major defect. And if I wanted to type in the description of the defect, I could do that. And if I wanted to get a picture, let's see, let's just upload that. I can upload my picture, right, into the report. Bing. And I go on to gutters and downspouts. So the inspection software is like a really good checklist of all the things that you're required to inspect according to the standards of practice. You have to inspect all these things. And you can upload, drag and drop all of your videos or pictures right there. This is a really great way to train yourself on writing inspection reports. And it's free and online through your dashboard. Log into your dashboard, top right corner, scroll all the way down to SOP reports. That's free inspection software. Really good for training you on how to inspect, describe, and write about defects that you observe according to the InterNACHI standards of practice. Okay. And you can upload that to Fetch Report. Upload that report that you make into Fetch Report. Okay. The other things that you can leverage, you go to marketing. So top right corner, log into your dashboard, and here's business development and marketing. Those two things that you asked the AI to do, InterNACHI has, right? Through your dashboard. You can get your certification logos. We already saw that over 60 different types of certifications in order to distinguish yourself from all the rest so you don't look like everybody else who's standing in Florida holding a license, right? So immediately distinguish yourself and get trained on services that frankly can generate a lot of revenue for you. So ancillary services that are bundled to your home inspection service can produce enormous amount of revenue for you. It is a great opportunity to generate more income for your business by providing more services that your clients may need. And that is a good way to think about Ask AI to help me communicate how I provide bundled services that distinguishes me from all the rest, right? You can get a custom logo design. If you don't have a logo, go to InterNACHI's marketing team. There's 8 people who work on InterNACHI's marketing team, and all their work is free. So you talk to somebody who's a consultant about who you are and what you do and the services you provide. Pick a name for your company and give all that information to them and let them work with you in designing a really nice logo that you can put on your apparel, on your shirt, on your hat, on your website, on your vehicle. It helps communicate that quality professional look. Don't ask your cousin to design something because he's good at that. Ask InterNACHI's marketing team to design a logo for you. They can also design custom marketing materials. You can order custom designed business cards, brochures, banners, anything. Anything you print out and hand out to anybody should be designed really well by professional designers. You can go to Vistaprint. Vistaprint's a great service. Yep. But they don't work exclusively with home inspectors. And you have to pay. I may say it's free, but watch. And you have to do a lot of the work. InterNACHI's marketing team does all the work, and all the work that they do is free. All you do is pay for the printing. You got to pay for the paper that we ship to you. Home maintenance books. Maybe your brand, the thing that distinguishes you from all the rest, is about not just finding problems in a home and putting them in a summary report. It's about helping your clients maintain the home that you just inspected so that they hire you again. So you give them things that remind them of you. One of them is a home maintenance book. You can customize it too. You can stick stuff in there as well. You can reference the information that's in the home maintenance book from your inspection report. Take a look at page 53 about air filters. You don't have to stuff your inspection report with a ton of boring home maintenance stuff. Just refer to the home maintenance book. That distinguishes you from the rest. Reports are digital, right? This provides actual physical weight, something of perceived value to the service that you provide. Marketing videos. I'd go here to boost my business. If I'm not strong in sales, you can download these marketing videos, go to a home inspection, have your iPad out or your phone, or maybe send your client a link of a playlist of promotional videos that help sell services while you're at the inspection. And all the videos are called While I'm Here. While I'm here performing a home inspection, consider hiring me to do a mold test. Consider hiring me to do an indoor quality inspection. Consider hiring me to do you name it. These videos they can play for your clients. They're 2 minutes long. They go through it like that, and they're helping your client make a decision on whether to hire you or not based upon the value that they see in your services. That's why you have to spy on your competition. You're in class right now. Take a look in left and right. Next year, half of you won't be in business because you have to figure out what makes you different from all the rest and then market that. Okay? So we got printed marketing materials, we got social media graphics. If you don't know what to say or post on social media, it's easy. Just download some social media stuff from InterNACHI. It's all free. It's all free. We have marketing. You want to market to real estate agents? Home inspectors, we're terrible at talking to real estate agents. We have no idea what to say, right? No idea what to do. No, nothing. What can we provide? You provide unique value to your real estate agents. Allow InterNACHI to do that for you. So we have free online CE to get these agents renewing their license. And the first thing that they see in the course is you, right? So you're giving them a free course to renew their license, just like you have to. You're both licensed professionals in your state. You got to take CE, give free CE to real estate agents. It allows you to open up the door. Okay? Have a conversation about something of value. Don't just walk up to them and, oh, can I have a referral for being, a good inspector? Because I provide peace of mind just like everybody else, and I hold a license. No, this is something unique. We have website design too. If you don't have a website, you will not get hired. Let me look. Let's just do something for fun. Somebody give me, let's spy on some home inspectors in Florida. Somebody give me a zip code. Can anybody type in a zip code? If you can't find it, then I'm just going to type it in like 10 seconds. Can somebody chat me a zip code that they want? Okay. Thanks, Joel. That was fast, man. Love it. 32726. Eustis, Florida, USA. Let's search for home inspectors in Eustis. Okay. This is totally random. I don't even know where that is. So we've got David Cox pops up. This is all random, right? David Cox from Dex Home Inspections. Oh, that's cool. Oh, David, you got to get into your profile like right now, today, and correct this spelling error. InterNACHI didn't do this. You did this when you entered your business name in your profile, right? So everyone's looking at this misspelled word and going, if he can't spell his own company name, right? So David Cox, let's see. David Cox, certified professional in Florida, and he's got no website. So I take my wife, I've been married 25 years to the most wonderful woman in the world. And we go out. I ask my wife every week, would she like to go out on a date on Friday? And it's usually a dinner date, but sometimes it's just walking around. Sometimes it's something else. I don't take my wife out on a date without first seeing where we're going. And the first thing I do is, it's simple. I visit the website. If it's a movie, I'm going to the website and watching the preview. If it's a restaurant, I'm going to the restaurant and I'm looking for pictures of the food that I'm going to feed my date. And it better be overwhelmingly good and different from all the rest in comparison to the cost so that I can make a good decision. Get it? Every business does this. If you don't have a website that communicates a unique value proposition that's perceived to be overwhelming in comparison to the cost, I can't make a good decision to hire you. You have given me nothing to do other than I'm going to go somewhere else. David, who has spelled his own business name incorrectly, doesn't have a website, or he has one and he didn't put it into his InterNACHI dashboard. As you can see, InterNACHI has this big presence online. You got to get your name right and you got to enter your website. If you don't have a website, you go to your dashboard, bottom of your dashboard under, business, under marketing. You go to marketing, scroll down, website design. and get your website designed and built by InterNACHI's official vendor for website design and social media. They do both because they go hand in hand. Website design is really complicated. Don't do it yourself and don't hire a software company to design websites. Tell your software company, stay in your lane, buy software from a software company, buy website design from a website designer. Those two don't mix. And InterNACHI has an official website designer and social media management. That's Inspector Website Builder. You can go to your dashboard and click the button, or you just go to Google and type Inspector Website Builder. They're the best. So we've got those resources, and then we've got business development. Log into your account, top left corner, click business development. And this is one of the easiest things that anybody should be doing, especially if you're in class right now. By Friday, you should have gone through the entire BizDevelop app. It's a free business development tool built by InterNACHI, and it helps you grow your company and become more profitable. If you don't do that, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're here. I mean, who would say no to a free business development tool? What it's going to do is ask you questions. It's going to find out where you're weak or where there's an opportunity or where you haven't taken action, like David Cox. He forgot to put a website together and put it in his InterNACHI dashboard. This development tool is going to find that weakness and correct it for you. So it's like AI, but from InterNACHI, and it's all about home inspections. And you don't have to figure out what to prompt it. You can just answer the questions as you go. And we're going to help you in every step of the way. Everything you need to do to be successful, we're going to ask you a little question. And depending on your answer, yes or no, we're going to help you, or looks like you got it. By the end of the week, you got to do that. We also have, if you're like brand new and you don't even know what kind of business to incorporate, right? Don't be a sole proprietor, puts too much risk. You want to have a corporation develop. So there's this wall that can protect you from liability. What do you incorporate as? This will help you make that decision. And then if you want to go multi-inspector, we have this revenue per employee booster. So you can go multi-inspectors. You can hire, so you can delegate down some of the things that you're doing that you really don't need to do. It could even be home inspections. Don't think that because you're going to be a great InterNACHI trained, certified, experienced home inspector that your business is going to be successful. I mean, the best day of my life when I was a home inspector was when I realized there are better home inspectors than me. There are. And some of you are just really good at inspecting. So if I'm going to be a successful business owner, I have to surround myself with people like that. I have to find those really good home inspectors, maybe at a chapter meeting or an event or online, and hire them to do what I'm not really all that good at. What I'm really good at is the difficult stuff, like making decisions about my business, strategies, developing unique value propositions, working on my marketing, figuring out where we're weak and strengthening it, right? Let someone else do the marketing. Let someone else do the inspecting while you do the marketing, while you are running the systems and processes of your business. Let the technicians do the technical stuff and you do the executive things. And this will help you make sure that your employees or the contractors or the people that are working for you are actually generating money that at least pays their way. You don't want to go into the red. They should be generating a ton of money for you. And one more thing before I'm going to take a look at questions. So start asking questions. Home inspection business and marketing course is a really great resource that you should leverage. Man, when I was owning and operating a business in Philadelphia for a dozen years, man, if I only had this course before I started, that would have been great, right? I went through the school of hard knocks in order to get the valuable information that this single course provides. If you go into the business and marketing course, which is provided by the only accredited college on planet Earth for home inspectors, and go to my favorite chapter, dun, 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 chapter 14, and you work on marketing. It starts with business cards. Marketing is much more than this. Marketing is some business cards. Hey, I spent $120 on some really good custom business cards. I'm going to pass them out, and that's about it. No, right? It goes well beyond marketing, goes well beyond business cards. And this course teaches you what marketing is and what marketing isn't, and how to get there from 0 to 60 as fast as you can go. That's what this course is designed to do. You don't have to take the whole course. You don't even have to start in the beginning. You can just jump in and jump out whenever you want. So if I were you in the class, taking a hands-on training experience class at an amazing facility like the House of Horrors with an incredible instructor like Juan Garcia, certified master inspector and successful multi-inspector firm owner, man, I would also I'd spend half an hour, 30 minutes a night while I'm taking that class at night and dive into this chapter on marketing, chapter 14. Chapter 13 is really good. It's what we talked about before in the beginning of this 1 hour that we're spending together about your brand, about that unique value proposition that you're going to develop one way or another. You can use AI as a seasoned marketing analyst for you, or you can go through this course and you're asked questions. We ask you questions that help you, like this, that help you develop the answer to the question I asked an hour ago, which is, why should I hire you? Don't say you're thorough. Everyone's thorough. Don't say you're licensed. Oh my God. That's one step of being a criminal. Don't say you're just certified. What are you certified in? What does that mean, certified? Certified in what? What does that result? How does that help people to be certified in what? What can you do? Don't just say, I'm certified in mold. I'm certified in this. What is the result of you being certified? What can you do to help people? What is the value that you are proposing to give to people that is going to be overwhelmingly good for people? If you can figure all of that out and be unique, oh man, now's the time to make money because you can charge whatever you want. I mean, we all know this from personal experience. I'm taking my wife out on a date, right? We're gonna get some food, a burger, right? I'm gonna pick the best burger in town, and if it's a $20 burger, I'm buying it every single time. Why? Because it's the best place, and it won't go anywhere else now. They were able to tell me why I should spend an inordinate amount of money on something that other people serve. This is a great exercise to do after you do the hands-on training with Juan. Figure out who you are and answer the question, why should I hire you? And to get there, there are so many resources that you can leverage. You're not on your own. We started with AI helping you, and then we went to the dashboard and we saw some resources that you can use in order to start developing a business and marketing plan that will get you running and making money. Okay. Now let's see if we got any questions here. Where can I get this link and paste it in the AI platform? Yep. Lucas, how do I find people that I can connect with about specific questions through my studying or like a channel to talk about inspections, like a community of people? I want to connect people in Florida and attend events. If you go to nachi.org, and you go to more, go to the forum. Like like any public park, there are some people that you just want to stay away from. And there's some people that are having lots of fun and that can be helpful. Same thing here, right? It's a moderated forum. So you want to go to the place where you think you're going to be welcome, and that's at the Florida thread. So down here, there's a thread for Florida inspectors, Florida and Sun NACHI inspectors. You click that. So we've got business and marketing tips in Florida. There's my class. Four mock inspections questions, right? There's a bunch of views. A job opportunity in Broward County. InterNACHI member Angela and in the news. Talk about sheathing and fastening, and there's Glenn Stevens, new Fabi president. There's local stuff for you right there. So I'd go online. Then there's InterNACHI's Facebook page and other Facebook groups. Facebook groups are great. Some of them are private. You have to be invited in. So there's plenty of opportunities. Then you have that mentoring program, right? That InterNACHI has. It's through your dashboard. So if you log in to your dashboard, and I believe it's profile, and is it in profile? Yeah. And then the mentoring program is there. Okay. Thanks, Lucas. Monica, is there another House of Horrors class coming up so I can register for it? I couldn't find it on the dates on the line. Yep. So just email education, I'm typing it in, education@internachi.org. And if I can find the House of Horrors website, I'll type it in. House of Horrors. Boop. And I'll type that into the chat as well. Good question, Monica. Joel, are you opposed to Spectora website? No, I think they have fantastic. I think Spectora websites are fantastic. But what have I been teaching? Oh my gosh. I even have discounts if you can email me. What's it called? Spectora. Let's see. How do I get to? I don't want to decline. Resources, podcast, happy clients, about who we serve, pricing, products, website. Nice websites, right? These are fantastic. Oh, demos. They got demos, pricing. Here we go. So, what I've been talking about this whole time with you is the perceived value in comparison to the cost. So, what you do is you line up all of your vendors for any product or service. It doesn't have to be software or websites or anything, anything. I don't know, flashlights. Line up all your vendors, look at the description, perceive the value in comparison to the cost. Then it's a good decision. I keep saying the same thing, but it's like, I don't want to insult you by saying the same thing over and over again. But if you can just get this in your head, this is the number one. If there's anything that you can take away from the past hour or something that we've been together, it's this. When the perceived value is greater than the cost, overwhelmingly greater than the cost, it's a smart decision. And that's for you personally, like buying a burger for your date, or being a business owner trying to make a decision on E&O insurance or software and website designs or social media or AI tools. The value must be overwhelming. If you can get this down, you've got a marketing strategy. If you come to me and say, you're a thorough home inspector, and I take pictures and I produce a summary report within 24 hours, and I perform an inspection according to standards of practice, and I'm licensed, that is of no value to me whatsoever. You are of no value to me. I don't even want to talk to you because I would have to talk to the other thousands of inspectors who say the same thing. You get what I mean? So, and also, watch your budget, man. People love a good deal. So I'm going to type in, here's my, I have Spectora on my phone, by the way. Love Spectora. I have Home Gauge. I have Home Inspector Pro. These are all fantastic vendors, and they've been fantastic. The brothers have always come up to the House of Horrors in Colorado whenever we needed them to talk. You know, they've done great things, great things. I just love these folks, and I'm allowed to have my opinions. nachi.org/website, or you search for Inspector Website Builder. I let you search for it. Don't rank number one. Okay. If there's anything else that I can do for you, I'm always excited to help. And when you get to the point of marketing and you're on social media, just remember two things. Just show your passion for what you do. You're passionate for inspecting homes and buildings, right, in your area. And you're always going to provide valuable information. Don't criticize. Don't try to scare people. Oh, look at the scary thing I saw in this house. Don't scare people into hiring you. Always provide valuable information. People love to consume content, right? I mean, or we can scroll for hours, but it's of no value, then we'll just pass it by. We'll scroll over it. It's of value. If we think it's valuable to our lives, I'm not even going to ask how much you charge. That's where you want to be. So there's my email. I texted it in the chat. Does anybody else have any other questions? Juan, are you good?
Anybody has a... No, you guys good?
Yeah.
No questions, sir?
Thanks, Juan. It's good to see you. Thanks, everybody, for attending the class and the live webinar. I appreciate it. And if you ever need anything from InterNACHI, just reach out to us. All right. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. See you next time.
Thank you, man.
Bye, Juan.
See you.